Alright guys, so I got my EPS carry-in. This is the 6 MOA red dot version. Just want to do a quick unboxing, show you what comes in the package, go over some of the specs and some of the features. So let's get started. Okay, we got our Holosun manual. It's going to come with a microfiber cloth and their warranty card. We have their Holosun adjustment tool. This will be for the battery tray and windage and elevation adjustments. It's going to come with an RMSC plate and 3 sizes of mounting screws. Now here we are with the optic, very little guy. We have a 1620 battery tray. It's supposed to get 50,000 hours on setting 6. And then we have our windage and our elevation adjustments. This thing mounts to the K footprint, so your HS407K, 507K, Romeo 0 footprints, it'll mount up to any of those. We have our plus and our minus for brightness settings. If you push both of them, you'll turn off the optic, just kind of like the EOTech. If you push the plus or minus, it'll turn on the optic. If you hold down the plus button for 3 seconds, it'll blink once, and that puts it into a lockout mode, so you can't accidentally bump your brightness settings. If you're carrying and you want to make sure that you're on your setting 8 or whatever you have it set to, you can lock it out, which is kind of a cool feature. So there's that. This one is the 6 MOA red dot, like I said. So I know they have a multi-reticle version that you can take off the 32 MOA dot, but this is just a 6 MOA dot on this one. This is not the solar panel version. I will get one of those and hopefully be able to do a review on one of those at some point, but this is what I got for now. I took it out of the box earlier. I noticed that the lens has very little distortion. It's very, very clear, no distortion on the edges that I could see, and also very little blue tint. Some of the other optics like the 508T, the 509T version 1s had pretty bad blue tint. They do that to save on battery life, but on this guy they definitely took some user feedback because it's pretty dang clear. We're going to go through some of the brightness settings here, so we'll take this thing all the way down, work our way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's kind of hard to see on the video, but 12 is more than bright. I'll probably run this thing on around setting 8 for carrying. That seems to be pretty bright. Setting 6 with their 50,000 hour battery life is good for any type of medium light, low to medium light interference. So I'll be running that at nighttime if it's sitting on my nightstand or whatever. But so far, pretty impressed with this little optic. Time will tell how durable it is and if there's any issues or not. But so far, I think Holosun really knocked it out of the park. It's got a rear notch, so if you're using a P365 XL, they don't come with a rear dovetail behind the optic milled optic slide, so you'd have to use a plate that comes with a backup iron sight. But if you get a mounting plate that doesn't have a backup iron sight, this red dot has it built in, which is kind of nice. So yeah, that's basically it. This is the EPS carry. Just a quick little review. I may do another one and actually throw it on my 365 and kind of get some views outside and in different environments to show you guys like what the brightness settings look like outside. But I'll get this thing mounted on here and I may make a video on that later. But yep, there you go guys.